And I would now like to share with you a stretching routine that is literally less than 8 minutes from start to finish. This is a great way to begin your day to help stretch your body, awaken your body, and get your body and mind ready for a productive day full of vitality and energy. It's simple enough so you could follow along and begin right away. And you can take some of the things that I'm doing and implement them right into your own morning routine. So with that, let's begin. So to start, let's start by warming up the neck, moving your ear to shoulder, just warming up the sides of the neck. Okay, a few times each side. Maybe 5 times each side. Then let's look from left to right. And this is just a basic warm-up of your neck, especially after we wake up in the morning, depending on how well we slept. If the pillow fell off the bed, oftentimes our neck can be a bit stiff. Okay, now going up and down, just very gently, just warming up your neck, stretching it out a bit. No jerky movements, nothing too intense. This is just helping stretch it out. Okay, now shoulder rotations backwards. So bringing your shoulders up to your ears and squeezing your shoulder blades together as you go back, and then switching directions. So moving them forward, really hunching them up by your ears, pulling them down, maximum rotation. Now arm circles with your left arm in one direction, maybe 5 rotations, then switching directions. So really bringing your shoulder up high, feeling that stretch in your shoulder, and then switching arms. So right arm back, and then right arm forward, stretching out, warming up your shoulder. Now left arm over, and right arm will help stretch your left shoulder. Okay, and switching sides, so right arm over your chest, and pull your arm towards you, stretching out the top of your shoulder. Now, a gentle tricep stretch, grabbing onto your opposite elbow with your hand, pulling your elbow the opposite direction, stretching out your tricep and even the side of your body. And breathing here. If you can breathe when you're doing this, it's much, much better. Now, reaching up and just gently warming up the sides of your body, going side to side, like tick-tocking like a clock. Then releasing your hand to stretch up high and moving into your lower body. So separate your feet and bend your knees and just hang down. Okay? Bend your knees a bit. What I'm doing is just releasing my neck, just gently shaking it yes. Making sure there's no tension in the base of my neck, the base of my spine. Okay, interlacing my arms, maybe rocking side to side. Again, just relaxing, releasing, and depending on your flexibility, you may need to bend your knees some more. You can work on straightening your legs if you are more flexible. Okay, releasing your lower back. Now, if your shoulders allow, you can interlace your fingertips and stretch your shoulders. This is a fairly intense shoulder stretch, so just be conscious of your own capabilities here. And with bent knees, slowly come up and moving into the lower body stretch. So this is called pigeon pose. Now this stretches out the right gluteus, the right butt, and the right leg. So really it's a hip stretch. Okay, so your right shin comes at an angle on the floor. Top of your left foot is on the floor, squaring off your hips. And you're going to feel this right down your right leg. Depending on your flexibility, this can be very pleasant to very uncomfortable. So make a disclaimer here. I do not intend to treat, diagnose anything, but be very conscious of your own body, okay? So this is a great stretch, and wherever you are, just breathe. And let's switch sides. So left foot comes forward, right foot reaches back. And now we're stretching out the left hip. So if your knee doesn't come to the floor, that's fine. Take a hip stretch of any sort. If you're less flexible here, you may find yourself rolling more onto your left side. So you're not as square as I am, but you're still getting a great stretch down your hip. And breathing, if you're in the stretch right now, breathing. Okay. And now we're going to move into a gentle hip stretch. So I'm pretty flexible, so this may not look the same for you, which is fine. So you may want to go on a padded mat, hands on your front knee, and just lean your weight forward, bringing your hips towards the floor. And I guarantee you, you will feel this in your back hip, your back hip flexor. Okay, so even wherever your flexibility, you will feel this. Now, hip flexors and our hips, I'm spending a lot of time there because that's where we store emotions and stress. A lot of us lock up in our hips, okay? So it's very important to spend some time and open up those parts of the body. Okay, now this is gentle warming up the spine, okay? So gently inhaling to lift, exhaling, curling your back. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, bring your belly button to your spine and curl. Inhaling, lift. Good. And exhaling, curling in. Gently warming up your spine. Inhaling, lift your chest. Exhaling, bring your belly button to the back of your spine and curl in. And a few more times, just gently warming up your spine. And now taking a child's pose. So, big toes together, knees spread to the outsides, fingertips reach forward, and relax here. Now, if you have very tight feet or hips, your hips may not come to your heels. That is totally fine. Take it to where you feel the stretch and what feels comfortable for you. And again, be very aware of your own body. Take it to your extreme. And if you'd like, you can come into a quick downward facing dog. Hands spread out, heels move towards the floor, legs move towards straight. And that's about it, my friends.